specifically looking for some Critical Role flavor, if that was your doorway into gaming or just a flavor that you enjoy, as so many of us do.
Mhm.
James, what makes this adventure sort of stand out as being particularly Critical Role-y? Or why might critters be into it?
Mm. Yeah, this is an adventure that we really wanted critters to find a lot of love and tender care put into. Um, I adore the world of Exandria, and its history and its modern times are really the basis of all of Critical Role's best stories, in my opinion. When I think about the number one uh, favorite sort of arc of Critical Role I have, it has to be the Chroma Conclave arc in Campaign 1. And there are a lot of elements of that that I wanted to kind of hand on a silver platter to DMs so that they could use as they see fit. There's three things. One is Exandria's mythic past. The Chroma Conclave arc in Critical Role is the first time we've been exposed to the vestiges of divergence, ancient artifacts that grow in power with their wielder and tie back to a long lost age of Exandrian history in which gods clashed with mortals in a conflict that shook the planet to its bones. Um, and so we really wanted to create a story that had its roots in Exandria's mythic past and sort of how the consequences of the calamity echo forth into the future. Um, and there are some obvious ways in which we've already kind of revealed how that happens. This adventure goes to the Kreen dynasty fortified encampment of Bazzoxan, uh, briefly ventured to in campaign 2. It's a horrible, horrible town staffed by the Aurora Watch, the soldiers of the Kreen dynasty, and
There
it
it
abuts.
is.
Oh, yeah, look at that Kent Davis
So
art.
pretty.
Um, I would be remiss to if I didn't mention how many critter artists were drawn onto this book. Right, there's so many incredible artists from the Critical Role community that we had to say we need your art in this book, just like we did with Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. Um, but as you can see in the back of that image, at the very back of Mazozan, emerging from those rusty red mountains, is a grim cathedral called the Betrayer's Rise, a temple to the betrayer gods who are oh so crucial to the story of Exandria's ancient past, and uh, in part to the story of this adventure. And you will learn many, many secret things by venturing inside of that grim and gothic place.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a pleasant,
I'm
very chill
so blown
vacation
away.
spot. I'm writing down just
Mhm.
Yep, the horrors to be found in Call of the Netherdeep are not just underneath the dark waters of the ocean, that's for certain. Um, and beyond that, we really wanted to lean into sort of the globe-trotting aspect of Critical Role's biggest and most ambitious campaigns as well. It didn't happen quite as much in Campaign 2, it did a little bit, but in Campaign 1, you often saw Vox Machina traveling all across Exandria to go to a variety of locales. In order to find great secrets and unearth the past. Yes. Oh, another beautiful Kent Davis piece.
Ooh.
That shows the wastes of Xhorhas swirling in the night sky with the moons of Exandria, Catha, and Ruidus shining high above. If you look close, you can even see the rival party, who I'm sure we'll talk about a little later in this video,
Mhm.
wandering across those desolate wastes. Um, but this adventure spans the globe. It includes both Wildmount and Marquet and some places beyond that gives people really the opportunity to get their fingers dirty in all of the cool modern factions and ancient history of Exandria. Oh, um, and there's one or two Dark Horse fan favorite characters in this book as well. I didn't want to pander, uh, but wherever it was feasible and realistic, I wanted to include some people that fans of Role would point and go, "I never thought that we would see this person again." um, hmm, perhaps in Bazzoxan. That's all I'll say.
There are
The
definitely
info
some Easter eggs strewn throughout the book.
Oh, if I could talk more about spoilers, I would, but alas.
All right. So see y'all in a couple of months for Netherdeep After Dark, right? We're gonna
Mm.
There we go. There we go.